Oh, and now I've got all them behind the line now, so that's good. Get this one out of here. Right. And then, see, that one's got two as well, so it's quite common for them to have two of these things. And just in a few minutes, I've cleared away a lot of it. So, although they are very quick spreading, their weakness is that they are quite shallow rooted and very useful and edible. So you can see here that would have grown off the plant, and you see the little green tip, and that would have grown up to be another one of these. And so by catching them now before they start growing into a shoot, they are a really nice kind of edible carbohydrate. So if anyone does have any nice recipes with Bullrush rhizome shoots, then please do let me know. And not only is there this huge clump here, but of course they have seeded themselves on other bits as well, particularly right over there. Ooh. Ooh. And you can see they're spread all along the edge here, and they weren't there. There were just a few last year. They weren't any the year before. I believe they're bulrushes. Yeah, they're the bulrushes, all right. And there's a big tangling rhizome. You see, like one to another, but they look a bit smaller. Either they're not so established, or maybe this is a different type, possibly. I don't know, but I want to sort of control them into just little clumps. Of course, when the ponds are finished and you've got deep bits, they won't spread into the deep bits. So they would have a little niche, they won't be such a problem. But here, they're a bit of a concern, but a very useful concern. So that's interesting. And here, the water is clearer than it was before the bulrushes came. I can see my hand about a foot deep. Before it was very muddy. But I wonder what canoeing would be like through these. I bet that would be interesting, like going through some underwater forest. So yeah, it's nice to have a big clump of them, I think, but I don't want them like everywhere. So let's try and pull up some of these ones that are growing like out of the water here, and they are much more difficult. When they're submerged, the ground is softer and they're easier to get out. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh dear. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, they are much harder to get out when they're growing out of the not saturated bit. So saturated okay, but when they're growing in damp water, they're really difficult to get out. And you see the rhizomes don't come out so easily either. But I guess they're still not going to like being pulled right back. And that just gives me a bit more space there.